Hi guys, my name is Brianna Edwards, also known as Who.is.Geminii. I am applying for the JoAnn's minority grant. Now, they've asked me a couple of questions that I am going to answer in this video, and I'm pretty sure you want to know as well. So let's get into it. The first question is, what inspired Who.is.Geminii to start creating? Well, it was actually 4-H camp. I loved camp, and 4-H camp got to utilize certain skill sets. So we would have competitions like baking competitions, sewing, crafting competitions, wood, archery, just all competitions of that sort. So I entered in a crafting sewing competition, and I made my first craft, which was a pillow. I hand sewed my pillow because I didn't have a sewing machine at the time. I hand sewed my pillow and I laced it with trim. Now, I did win first place for that, and from that point on, I was just elated with sewing. I was intrigued by it, so my mom got me my first sewing machine, and since then I never looked back. Second question. So, how will JoAnn grant benefit my personal life, organization, or business? Well, honestly, my personal life and organization is my business. I feel as if JoAnn would elevate me on a platform that I cannot tap into on my own. I feel like it would not only elevate my confidence, but it would also take my professionalism, my craftsmanship as a business owner woman, a minority woman, to the next level. It would give me a platform to allow for my voice to be heard that, I mean, honestly, I have, but it isn't elevated enough. And I feel like that's what this JoAnn grant would do for me today. Question number 3. What obstacles have I had to endure? What obstacles am I enduring as a black minority crafter and sewer? Honestly, being a minority sewer and crafter, I have been feeling like I have been overlooked for a very long time. And it almost teaches you this humbleness. It teaches you humility to a degree of when you do get your opportunity, as I am presented, it shows you to go and fight for that, because I am not able to fight for everything because I always get overlooked. So it not only gives you that, humility that you are needing as a person, but it almost gives you this fire, this confidence to charge forward, charge to the game. I've been taught. You have this confidence, you have this, this perseverance, this ambition, like to go forward, enduring wise, as in being overlooked for certain projects in school, being overlooked in certain projects in work. I've been told that I didn't have the qualifications, I didn't have the, actual requirements that it took to do that job. And I literally go to, MTSU for fashion apparel. I went to the Art Institute, where I've had all this visual merchandising experience under my belt, but I was still overlooked in so many ways. Honestly, the many obstacles of me having to take a 2-year leave from the Art Institute, which kind of jump started me into MTSU because of finances, me being able to not have my voice being heard, for certain aspects in school. I even went as far as to trying to get my professors to come to a fashion show a lot of the students had put together, and I put myself out there to invite them, to see my vulnerability, to see that we as minority designers and crafters can still do what you guys can do as not minorities. And even then, with so many doors closed in my faces, or me continuously getting no's, that just pushed me harder and it pushed me forward. And honestly, with this grant, I feel as if it would give me exactly what I need to be Who.is.Geminii that I have not been able to receive. Resources are very lacking as a minority designer, and with this resource, it not only gives me that opportunity, but it jumpstarts a whole new wave for minority creatives. And honestly, I feel like this was my time, and I feel like I was directed here. Thank you. And that was a look into Who.is.Geminii.